After 6 weeks off, JTInTheRaw is back live on your Facebook feed, coming to you the same time every week. And this week, I want to give you a little peek behind the curtain, but I want to give you some powerful insight as well around the concept of adding value. Adding value. Now, whether we're talking about adding value in our business, adding value in our department or our team, or even just adding value in our lives, adding value is a key component to building connections with people, building deep connections. Now, often when we talk about adding value, we automatically think of some sort of pecuniary thing, like money. We automatically think, all right, I want to add value with money. Adding value means so much more. And perhaps one of the reasons why I look back on it and I think, okay, well, why haven't I done Raw over the last 6 weeks? Was I actually adding value to you guys? Was I adding value to my friends, my family, my colleagues that watch JTInTheRaw every week? Was I actually adding value? And thank you to those that messaged me on Messenger and asked me, text me, like, where is JTInTheRaw? What's happened? Because sometimes you question whether you actually add value. And when you get that feedback, when that loop happens, that makes you feel like you then add value. Now, the important thing that I believe, good morning, Woz, how are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hope all your team is over COVID and the club is back operating smoothly and profitably for you. When we talk about adding value, it's taking a service level, or it's giving a shit and going from here to here. It's that extra bit. Adding value differentiates you as a leader. Adding value differentiates you as a business. And I believe with all my heart that as leaders, if we have this underlying value within ourselves, a core value, if you will, that we can add value to every interaction, add value to every relationship that we have, then I truly believe we lead a much mentally healthier life. We feel better. And so that's why Raw is back. Raw is back because I want to add value. I want to help you guys out. But adding value comes across so many levels in our business. Just this week in a call I had with my Rex marketing roundtable in the US, one of my members there said, we did a 60,000 email blast, 60,000, and we only had 90 responses. And he said, so we did it again, and we had less. And we did it again, and we had less. I said, well, what was in that email blast? And he said it was an offer to join the gym. And in his book, Gary Vaynerchuk's book, Right, jab, right hook. His book, Jab, Right Hook. He talks about in marketing that we have to add value to our customer base. If we're trying to attract prospects, we have to add value to the relationship with the prospects. And we jab them with that value. Good morning, Amanda Stevens. I hope you are well. Good to see you back on the stage again, and thank you for your very kind gift again. Vaynerchuk's book, he talks about this adding value, and then you throw your right hook, which is your big offer to join. And what I've seen coming out of the pandemic, what I've seen over the last 2 years, is pretty much every small business is just crawling at glacial speed back to where we were, but we keep going after strong price-based offers, and you're not adding value back to your customer. When you really understand your customer, and Amanda who's watching now knows so much about this, when you truly understand your customer, then you can deliver value to them. And when you deliver value to your customer, you don't need to discount your price. You don't need to run price-based offers. But if you are always doing price-based things, they're those big right hooks. You're going to lose prospects. So from a marketing perspective, every single day we should be thinking, how can I add value to both my customers as well as my prospects? I want to add in a third group because I think this is a really important group that we miss, and that is our community. Whether that be an online community or whether that be a physical community where we live. They're not prospects yet, but how can we add value to our community? So think about value. How do we add value to our customers so that they sit back and go, I'm so pleased I'm a customer of this company? How do I add value to prospects? So prospects are thinking, how do I become part of that company? How do I become a customer of theirs? And how do I add value to the community, the wider community, so that when they are thinking and they are ready to buy my widget, they think of me? So that's the first one. I want you to be thinking about adding value in your marketing. I want you to think about your team. How do you add value to the people that work for you? If you're a coach of a sporting side, how do you add value to your players? How do you add value to them? In this book, great book. Now, we're reading this as part of Rex Roundtables. Every Rex Roundtable around the world is reading this book at the moment, and we're doing chapter by chapter like a book club. And in this book, in just chapters 1 and 2, John Maxwell talks a lot about adding daily value. And I want to take that and I want to suggest, how do you add daily value to the people that work in your team, the people that are in your sporting team? Now, I'm lucky. I'm fortunate. I coach netball, my daughter's netball team. And I also coach another team now where I don't know any of the girls. And what I've worked out, I kind of knew this, I think, maybe subconsciously, but what I've now worked out consciously is the power of a high five, the power of a fist bump. And what that's taught me is that adds value to the relationship, the connection piece between me and a player that I don't know very well. And one of the components when you learn to be a coach, a sporting coach, is we are often assessed when we're trying to become a higher accredited coach. We are often assessed on one particular area, and that is feedback, the feedback loop. And what they say in that feedback loop is we're not supposed to tell players, well done, good job. We're supposed to be specific. Great job on that pass. Well done with your footwork. Excellent tackle. Whatever the sport is. But we're specific in that feedback. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where you add value to your team. So instead of saying to your department and your department team meeting at the end of the week or at the beginning of the week, great job, well done, be specific. Because the great job, well done is an esoteric feedback. We need to go to that next level. We need to go up to here and add value in that relationship by saying, well done on that sales presentation that you did last week. Great job on connecting person A with person B. Well done. So the more specific we can be, that's adding value to the feedback loop. Doesn't matter, like Amanda's just said in the comments below, it doesn't matter whether we're dealing with adults or kids. Adding value builds that deep connection piece. And like I said right at the beginning, that's why Raw is back. That is why JTInTheRaw is back, because my goal is to add value to you in your business, whether you are a department leader, a team leader, whether you are an owner of a business. I want to be able to help add value to you just through my experiences that I go through every week, working with customers or clients through Rex Roundtables, or some of my coaching clients one-on-one, which, by the way, I've got a big announcement coming up in the next few weeks about. But I want to share with you what I learn so that I can add value to you, so I can make your life easier, to make your business easier, to make your leadership stronger by adding value. And that's why Raw is back. I want to say a huge thank you again to everybody that dropped me a message and said, where's Raw been? Well, we are back. We are back the same time every week right here on your Facebook feed. Whether you're watching live or on replay, love you to engage. Love you to pop any comments downstairs, down there, whatever it is. Love you to share what your thoughts are on this particular topic of adding value. Okay, so summing up, adding value. We need to add value in our marketing, adding value to our customers. So our customers are thinking, I love being a customer of this company. We need to add value to our prospects to strengthen the relationship so that they are thinking, oh, I wouldn't mind being a customer without us doing price-based offers. And I want to add that third group, remember, I want to add the community. How can we add value to our broader community, whoever that is, so that broader community thinks of us first when they want to become a prospect and then they want to become a customer? How do we add value to our broader community? I want us to think, how do we add value to our team members every day on a daily basis? How do we add value to the people that we work with, the people that we play with, and even the people that we live with? How do we add value to them? And it can be just the small things. Ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate everybody jumping on. Whether you watch live or on replay, love to know what you think. Comments below. Hit me with a love heart any stage during the show. Same time every week, we're going to be back. I hope you have an awesome week where you have a whole lot of focus around adding value to the relationships that you have in business and in life. I'll catch you on the flip side.